Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham News and Update show for Monday, January, Jesus crap, June 17th. It is June. Yes, it's not January. If it's January, we got another thing coming. It is June 17th, Monday. See, we are firing up a workday. I'm not even finished with my first Celsius here this morning. It is 7:45. But yes, news and update show today for Wrexham. Finally got a little bit of updates going on today, and happy to be here and do it. We've been doing the Euros the last couple of days, which has been an absolute shitstorm blast, which is amazing. Had Rousey on. We're going to be on later with Matt from the Racecourse Ramble and on his channel and my channel probably. So that's been fun. But today we have an update on the KOP, which is going to be which is what we're going to talk about this morning. What up, Nick Donald? How you doing? Marie from STōK Cae Ras also in. How you doing? What's going on, Christine? We'll just rock right through it. Everyone's up today. Hey, Josh, I just listened to a pod you did with Two Beards. Great podcast, brother. Oh, it's already. How did you get it so early? All right, well done. Yeah, we shouted you out a couple times there, Aaron. Fantastic. Yes, I'm on the pod on the Two Beards podcast this week. Apparently, it's already dropped, so or maybe it hasn't. So let's do this. And Will Ambos is fifth. Awesome. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Let's get into this. Let's get into some Wrexham news and updates because it's been a bit. It's been a moment. And welcome everybody. Also, smash a like on the video, share, subscribe if you haven't. We are almost at 800. We're firing to 1,000 rocket fuel. Let's do this, and let's talk about this little update that's going on today with the KOP. Yes, there's been an update on the KOP. Members get it early in the podcast. Awesome. That's right. Awesome. The Fuckheads podcast. That's great. There you go. Awesome. That's fantastic. All right, let's see this now. Little news on the stadium. The KOP. It says KOP there. It says stadium updates, extension of the temporary KOP development, and more. Just a small one, but we'll rock and let's get into it real quick. So this came out 4 hours ago. Club news on the new snazzy new website for Wrexham AFC. The red is a little light for me. Just going to say the red is a little light. Let me know what's going on with my internet because it absolutely looks like it's going down. God damn it. Anyways, we'll push on through. Wrexham AFC can share several exciting updates regarding the ongoing development of the STōK Cae Ras, driven by our evolving vision for the club's future. What is wrong with me today? Slow down. First, we can confirm that the extension of the temporary KOP stand, which will accommodate approximately 3,000 seats, this temporary solution will remain in place until the KOP development begins. The club and Wrexham, 3,000 seats. 3,000. So I think it was like 2,500, something like that. I think it was 2,500. So that's another 500 seats. That's amazing. Three Beards. Will it be called the Three Beards podcast now? It could be. They had me right off the bat, by the way. If you haven't watched the video, or when you do watch the video, they had me right off the bat. Yeah, when will I shave? Producer Ann says you got to shave because I look horrible. She said I got to shave. So I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. We'll get there. Three Beards we could be. Hello, Chicky Brewer. How are you? It was 2,200, said Marie from SoCal. Okay, good shout. So it's 2,200, 3,000. So we're going up 800 seats. That's great. That is great. Let's see how that goes. And probably they're going to have more time to do it. Moving on, the club and Wrexham Council have also reassessed the stadium development plans, particularly the new KOP, to ensure they deliver the best possible fan experience and provide the most value for the community. We plan to focus on making the stadium a year-round destination, not just a match day venue, which will drive significant economic impact for the city of Wrexham. I think that's very smart. Last year they had the Kings of Leon there, but using it to create, I mean, they do this at, everywhere else, at Manchester, Tottenham Stadium, and they have concerts there. And it drives attraction, drives money in. It also allows us to spend more money too, revenue in, revenue out. So that's also a good thing too. So if they're going to do that, I think it's great. And also around for the town and creating more financial income and more attraction to the town. Not that the town needs more attraction, but to build it up, build around, and build a bigger community. So Nick says the beard looks good. I like it. I think I see. Producer Ann would say you just have it shaved. But let's call it a beard for today. I like it. Of course, I'm not the boss. Peter Strand is about, for sure. There you go. Nice. But this is a good shout here. What they're trying to do, trying to make it a year-round venue. I think it's very important because if they continue to do that and grow, brings more money into the community. It brings more money into the club and allows us to go and put more money onto the field. That is, so we can get better players. Which again, I think, and we're going for it. We're going for three. We're going three on the bounce here. So I think it's great. Also, this is something that points out here to me: best possible fan experience to provide the most value for the community. So the community, I get that's 100% thing. Best value for the best fan experience. So I've known a couple of people that were in the KOP last year, especially at the Stockport match, and they froze their ass off. Apparently, there's like a wind that goes down there. So I don't think they're going to have a cover on it, but hopefully maybe they can do something about it. Put some heaters in there for people. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm just being picky, I guess. But I hear it is pretty cold in the KOP stand because there is like a wind tunnel that goes through there. So best fan experience, I'm not sure, but at least you're at a match, as part of the experience. So that's something to maybe consider. I don't know if they are considering it. I don't know if there's going to have a roof on it this time, but we'll see. It is a temporary KOP. The more they put up, the more they have to take down once we get the final up there. So very interesting. But I like the fact that it's about the community, always about the community, and I think that's very, very important. So well done to them. The club has agreements in principle to purchase the land and land required for the KOP development's footprint. In the meantime, the club is working closely with the Wrexham Council to review the terms of the grant funding agreement to ensure it aligns with the future needs of the football club. So this is part of Rob and Ryan's thing, the red tape that they have to go through to get there. But it sounds like, at least right now, they have the grant funding and agreement, which is great. The Wrexham Council has also, looks like they're in lockstep to make this happen. I'm sure to get to this point has been an absolute nightmare in regards to getting through the red tape. They talk about it, Rob, head in hand all the time. God bless you, Rob. It's probably harder than getting a film made or a TV show made to get something done. But I think you get something like this. You get the hard stuff out of the way in the beginning. Now, granted, the beginning has been a long time now coming, and then the successes will grow further on for the rest of the community and for the club. So, obviously they're pushing that boulder up that hill. It's probably a big boulder, but once it gets to the top, it's going to roll down the other side, and it's going to help out the community. It's going to help the club, and it's going to be fantastic. They're going to feel like they birthed the baby here. So that's awesome. So keep going, guys. We're behind you. That's why we're here. We deeply appreciate the ongoing partnership and support from the Wrexham Council. See, this is why I should read the articles first, but I don't. I like to be natural. Wrexham Council, Wrexham University, the Welsh Government, and the FA of Wales. As we work through these developments, we will be having regular planning meetings with partners to move forward with the work, and we will provide regular public updates on the progress. So that's good. See, at least they're trying to be transparent, trying to keep things moving, and at the bottom here saying they're going to have regular plannings and meetings. I wonder if we'll be privy to some of those. I don't know. People that live in Wrexham might be able to go to them and listen. So it's probably general counsel. So that's probably those are probably open. I'm sure. I'm sure there's some closed door, but it's probably open. So I like this. This is a good, significant update. 3,000 folks. Allow more people to come in. We can get more money, so we can put that on the pitch. They talk about being 365 days, which is great. So I like that. I like the fact that they're worried about the community and the club. And let's get her done. I like that. Let's get her done. Not much else going on in the update world on the website here. Although I tell you, I got to talk to them about this color. They didn't approve me with the color here. It's a little light for me. It's a little light. I like it a little redder, a little darker. I don't know. That's just me. What else is going on? All right. Just a quick one, because there is a 9 o'clock game, I believe. I believe there's a 9 o'clock game here too. Here we go. We are Wrexham. Sheldon's having a go. They're not trying to be transparent! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! If he went 3 exclamation points, I know he'd be pissed, but he's just getting it out there. That's how he writes. Communication on this is horrendous. Trickling out news information. I mean, how about this? They're being transparent in the delivery. In this article. I think they're trying to work together. I don't know what we're missing here. So if I'm missing something, let me know, Sheldon, because I'd like to know myself. Moving on. Well, good shout. Hope you're doing well, Sheldon. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Let's see here. This is an O'Connell update about Tozer was a captain during Ben Tozer was club captain during his time at Wrexham. And obviously Egan O'Connell stepped in and actually crushed it. This is said he was phenomenal after replacing me. Okay, so This is just they're trying to just keep things going on. There's our guy AO. Are you going to sign AO? Come on. I hear Rob is in town, so maybe that's part of this. What's going on? That's probably part of the KOP update with the last article here. Ben Tozer lost his place in the side to O'Connell, but the ongoing club captain has no complaints and says his replacement was phenomenal during the run-in when Wrexham went on to clinch promotion. Tozer arrived at the racecourse from Cheltenham Town for an undisclosed fee in 2021 of August. He made 118 league appearances. That's insane in 3 seasons with the Reds. But the 34-year-old has been recently released by manager Phil Parkinson. And although he helped out, put Wrexham into contention for the top 3 in League 2 in terms of the 1-0 defeat at home to Bradford City on February 10th, proved to be Tozer's last start for the club, as O'Connell lined up as the middle center half before the final 17 league matches, and he was absolutely stunning, awesome. And Tozer obviously went to FGR, so he'll be down there, and I think he's going to do very well down there. Not that that's his level, but you know, as we were talking to Matt the other day, his thoughts were from racecourse. He was saying basically it's a location thing, being around your family and getting steady work and getting to play. So I think that's probably part of it too. Tozer restricted to 3 substitution appearances after coming out of the team, but could not speak highly enough of O'Connell. Absolutely. Egan. All right. So is it Egan? Is it Egan? I'm going to screw it up. So I'm going to say Egan. Egan was O'Connell was superb. I couldn't have lost my place to a better player or person, said Tozer, who played every minute of every game when Wrexham clinched the National League title for the following record-breaking 22-23 season. I'm not a bitter person. He says the performance since he was turning out was phenomenal, and you got to take your hat off to him. Well done, well said. I'm not a bitter person. There was no point sitting there thinking that should be me or that could be me. I totally think that's an absolute way. Whether you have to sometimes force yourself to believe that or not, I think it's a good attitude. And sometimes you just like, hey, on the day, Owen, there we go. Thank you, Owen. There we go, Owen. Thank you, Sheldon. So yeah. There's no reason to be jealous. Jealousy gets you nowhere, and it could be me. Go out there, work hard, and sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes people are better than you, and or at least they're a better position for certain things. So good attitude on his part, and also probably helped the team out. You got to say, he probably helped the club out, probably helped in the locker room out. Him not being bitter and pissed off that he wasn't starting and losing his spot, and it managed to help the team out, and that's show the unity behind the scenes. I'm sure you have those moments. I have them too, where you're pissed off and you're like, but you can't always control things in life. So good on him not being a bitter person. I think it's great that good attitude. He said, if I'm being honest with you, Owen played better than I was. I mean, he said it right there. Owen was playing better than me. So it's great. You give credit where credit is due, and he was outstanding. I love this article. Wrexham enjoyed another successful season, but Tozer had to deal with personal pain following his father's sudden passing. Very sorry to hear that. I did not know that. In July, Keith, having been admitted to hospital, was diagnosed with leukemia, but sadly died a few days later. And when he started when he shared the news on social media, the defender stressed the importance of getting things checked with the caption, "Don't leave it too late." It's very sad. I did not know that. Tozer said losing his dad has had a huge impact on him, as you would if you're close to any parent or family member. Goes on to say the knock-on effect on what happened last summer with my old man. When the gaffer said to me, there's nothing here for me next season, I wasn't trying to change his mind or anything, but I just feel like I needed the summer to rest my mind and my body, said Tozer, kind of go again. And I think I will bring a better version of myself next season. If I'm being honest, at some stages of the season, I felt like I was kind of suffocating myself and fighting it. Wow. Jesus. That's wow. Like I said, I like it to be natural when I read the articles. I didn't know it was going this way. I turned around. I turned around to my wife with a couple of times, and I said, I feel like I've done that wrong. And she said, "You're just being you. You're doing what you feel is right at the time, so don't question yourself." Tozer's time in North Wales has come to an end, but he leaves as Wrexham supporter for life. The club is going one way, he added. Me and my family, even my mates, I think they will be at Wrexham fans for life. It will be nice to go back there one day and stand on the terraces and cheer on the team with the fans. It will be tough next season in League One, but I still think there's a positive season there to be had. Ah, man, that's a great article. Richard Williams, fantastic article. For me, I didn't know his father passed. I didn't know it was going there. Like I said, I don't read the articles until we're reading with you guys because I think it's important that we have a genuine response to what's going on. And that's a very powerful article. If you don't get a chance, go read it back there too. But that's tough. And sometimes you look within. Again, he said it twice in there. He's like, I had to question myself. Not a better person, having his father pass, but understanding that life moves on. And being fair to yourself and not beating yourself up, that's really tough. And you never know what's going on behind people's personal life and everything. Again, for me myself, I try to share with you as much as I can in my life, so we're open and honest. But some things you want to try to keep internally. But fair play. I hope Tozer's okay with his family. I know he's moving on. He's going to FGR, and best of luck to him. And that's a really good article. And Owen did come in and do well, and Tozer is handling it very very sportingly, very very adult, and good on him. And yes, when he comes back to the terraces, he won't have to pay for a pint at all. He's an absolute legend, playing every minute of the promotion season. Fantastic, good article there. Go read that, and well done to Richard Williams for putting that down. You don't really get a lot of that, a lot of those things. I mean, at every layer there. This one here talking about Jacob Mendy praises Wrexham teammate James McLean, who I believe is going to be the captain, the vice captain of the captain. Mendy, who is out injured. Hopefully we get him back. I think it's not going to be till August. I don't know if he'll be lined up. Sorry, the sun is absolute shit. There we go. Morning here. It's morning. It's 8:02. Sun shining here. Sun shining on the beard. The lighting is awful. Sorry about that. So yeah, Jacob Mendy, we probably won't get back to August. It looks like he had surgery, but it went well. But he's gonna have to get himself back fully fit. And I hope he does, because he's a fantastic player. Says Jacob Mendy was an all Wrexham AFC left winger teammate James McLean. Aren't we all? The absolute badass that he is. Mendy unlikely ready for the start. Yeah, I think he said it in an article the other day. He won't be. So maybe September, you think? Probably September. We'll see. But he's got to get fully fit. Jacob Mendy has called James McLean a different breed and says his Wrexham teammate is showing no signs of slowing down. No, the guy's an absolute fit as fries. The duo are rivals for replacing Phil Parkinson's side left back position, but Mendy has nothing but respect for Macca, the former Republic of Ireland international. I think he had 101 caps. Jesus H. Now age 35. Mac is 35 years old. McLean has been praised for his high fitness levels by the Reds boss, and Mendy, who made his international debut for Gambia last season, big for him, is impressed with the veteran's athleticism. He's an absolute legend. Let's see here. Both players helped Wrexham finish runners-up in League Two last season, securing a second promotion in a row for the first time in club's history, and Mendy enjoys the competition with McLean. I bet you they do have a couple. What the mental gymnastics and the battle that goes on back there, that's good. I mean, he says, Mendy goes on to say, James is a different breed. I don't know how he does it, he said, the 27-year-old. I really admire his work ethic. By the way, every time I hear James, I always think of my father, because my father's name's James, and my brother's name's James, and my grandfather's name's James. So I read James, and I'm like, Dad? Grandpa? Jim? So James, powerful. He said, James is a different breed. I don't know how he does it, says a 27-year-old. I really admire his work ethic. He's a very good player, but he's a good man as well. I have a good relationship with him. The duo, due to the form of the duo, Callum McFadden was restricted to just 5 appearances last season and has been released by Parkinson. And I hope he goes out to nice, better pastures for him and gets to play a little bit too. I don't know how old he is. Maybe Callum's 30. I'm thinking maybe 30, but we'll see. McFadden helped Wrexham secure the National League title following the record-breaking 22-23 campaign, and although he only played a bit part last term, Mendy says he kept him and McLean on their toes. Yeah, you got to have good competition. Good competition leaves the better on the pitch. You want to be battling, want to stay on your toes, want to, good competition, not like we were just talking about being bitter. Good pushing yourselves forward. I think it's great. Callum trained really well. Added Mendy. He was a really good man to have in changing room, and he's also a very good player. he played his part as well. He pushed us and made sure that we did well. If you see a teammate do well, you also have to do well, so that helps each other. If you see a teammate do well, you also have to do well, so that helps each other. Yeah. So I guess what he's trying there to say is like, if you see your teammate doing well, it means that you're doing well. It means that you're doing your job, getting them prepared for the matches and the games. So I think that's what it is. And it sounds like, listen, you don't know the ins and outs of a locker room. I've been in several locker rooms myself, playing on basketball teams with several different personalities. To get everyone rowing in the same direction at the same time is very, very hard. Yes, there's going to be clicks, and as you can see, but something like this. Something like this is great. Maka and Mendy battling it out, and McFadden pushing them to move forward is awesome. Obviously, McFadden, like we said, moved on, so we'll see how that works out for him. But locker rooms are tough, and everything coming out of this locker room, it's like, wow, is it really that good? Really that good? Because if it is, that's great. Going into League One, whoever we sign to come in, they better adapt real quick, or they're gonna get found out. Now, they have to go through the dickhead test, allegedly. The Parkinson and Parkin put through. Those are his words, not mine. So if you pass that and you get in the clubhouse, it's going to be good. So I'm interested to see how this turns out for next season for everybody, moving people on, and it's going to be fun to watch. Smash that like button. Yes, thank you, DJ. Appreciate it. Yeah, smash the like button. Let's do it. What else? Sheldon says it's a bar to reach. It's a bar to reach for everyone when you can point that Maka says. And say at 35 is fitter. But it's a bar to reach for everyone when you can point at Maka and say at 35 is fitter. Yeah, he's 35. Yeah, he's 35. I mean, yeah, if you're saying a 35-year-old is fit as fries, I mean, he's 9 years younger than me. 35, I did not look like that, but he's in good shape, and well done to him. And it'll only help us out, and it'll help us get better. So yeah, that's just a quick one. Today was the KOP update. Not much else on the transfer news and update, but we will. Things should be dropping. I don't know, maybe the kit at some point sooner than later. Probably get a kit update. If you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord because everyone's in there. All the people are in there too. We got obviously Sheldon's in there, but we got a good group of people, 110, 112 people in there. We're growing it and getting us through the summer, getting our news and updates. Also yesterday they just re-update the tour. I just bought my women's tickets for the game at the UCLA game. I'll be going to that match. I believe it's the Friday evening game that I'll be going to. Let me just double check. That's Jesus H. Things just go off. Yeah, I'll be going to the game on July 19th at the women's game at the Drake Stadium. So I have my 2 tickets. Me and producer Aaron are going to go to that. Also going to Levi Stadium. Also going to the Santa Clara game at the Gauchos. So we'll be doing all that. Those just dropped yesterday. If you didn't see that, get your tickets if you're here in Los Angeles. But yes, Owen. Yes, it is Owen. Hey, producer Aaron, how you doing? Back from Equinox. There we go. Firing up a work week. Someone's got to work here, right? So, yes, later on, we'll be doing, moving on. What's today? It's Monday, June, not January. Monday, we'll be doing the noon game today. We're doing the France game, which is great. That is at noon. So we'll do that. Like Matt's doing the game that's coming up in a little bit. But yeah, we'll have the French game at noon, and will be a good day. And then on Thursday, we'll be doing in the morning, the Denmark-England game. Pumped up for that one. Rousey's going to come on. I think I'm going to have Matt on too. Everyone's welcome, by the way. Everyone is welcome to come on. So that's what we're doing for Thursday. And we'll figure out what the next couple of days look like too. But yeah, these games are coming thick and fast. Also, there's going to be the Copa America is going to be happening. So we'll watch some of that stuff. And obviously when the news and updates happen for the Wrexham, for the Wrexham updates, we are on it with you every single day live. So thank you all for coming in. Drop a like. Let's get over 800 at some point. We're army crawling through it, but we'll get there on our way to 1,000. So appreciate it. And on that bombshell, I'll see you all soon.